What up, Scoops? Dre here.
Alex here.
And it's been a while since we brought you guys a good old-fashioned news story, but there's some news that broke today, and we thought it was important to talk about, and Keller especially really wanted to chime in on this.
Yeah, I just thought it was really important. It's a huge story in our industry, and I think it's something that we need to talk about. So if you haven't heard yet, James Gunn, director of the Guardians of the Galaxy series, has been fired over some very, very just awful tweets that resurfaced on his account.
He wrote these tweets apparently maybe about like 10 years ago or so, and we're living in an era now where just saying the wrong thing can get you fired from your job, but this isn't like, just making like a joke in poor taste. We won't read them on our show, but we'll put up the image for you if you want to pause and read them. But basically, it's really offensive language, and he's making light of pedophilia and rape, and you can see why Disney, when they found out about this, would be like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't have this guy around for this family-friendly company.
Right, and he tries to defend himself saying that they're jokes and he has grown as a person, and I can definitely understand that people grow, but I think at any age you should know that these are not jokes. There was no punchline.
No.
They're just statements for shock factor, and also I can't speak to his comedic style. I only know him from Guardians of the Galaxy.
Sure.
So, I mean, if this was him being a comedian, first of all, you suck as a comedian, and also it's just anyone with a shred of common sense knows that you can't make light of these subjects and in such like a distasteful way.
Yeah, now I am familiar with a little bit of James Gunn's previous work. He got his start out in the trauma films with things like Toxic Avenger, the Lloyd Kaufman series. So it's one of those situations where, almost like the Roseanne thing that broke last month, should Disney, once again, that was ABC Disney, should they have known better, only because James Gunn, his whole career, has made controversial tweets. And when he got hired for the first Guardians of the Galaxy movie, some tweets from his past came back to bite him in the butt, in which he made some homophobic comments. So that was when the first movie came out. You had to think with this director who's known for doing sort of schlocky, at one point, entertainment, did you not know this was coming?
Yeah, and I agree 100%. Should be fired. I think what he said was terrible. The only thing about this whole scenario that's just so frustrating to me is that it's right-wing Trump agenda pushing, whistleblower that brought this whole thing to light. It's the down with the Hollywood elite kind of mentality, which is just frustrating because it's like this guy does not represent Hollywood as a whole.
No.
And I just hate the whole hypocrisy of the situation.
Now, on the entertainment side of things, people have been clamoring online all day. It's like, oh, what does this mean for Guardians of the Galaxy? Is the franchise over? He was sort of the architect behind it. Not necessarily true, because the original script for Guardians of the Galaxy was actually written and broke by a female writer named Nicole Perlman. It was actually her that actually went to Kevin Feige with the idea for this wacky space adventure. James Gunn read the treatment, liked it so much that he almost sort of like iced her out after it was her original idea. So again,
another example of him as a shitty person.
I was like a very creative person, but he has been known to make dick moves in the past. I bring this up to say the franchise will be fine. As I believe, as long as you have Kevin Feige, it's going to be okay. So I think we're going to be fine.
Yeah, I mean, I think there's definitely going to be more Guardians of the Galaxy. I don't think that's what we really need to be worried about in this situation. We just need to be worried about like the tweets itself and how this whole story has been amplified. Mike, I'm not going to give his last name to give this man more power. He is a social media personality who has kind of made his platform on taking down the Hollywood elite, and he is one of the people responsible for really amplifying and bringing to light these tweets from James Gunn. And what is so crazy here is the hypocrisy of this man, condemning James Gunn, rightfully so, for the disgusting tweets he made. But some of his tweets have been resurfaced, which are always going to happen. If you're going to call someone out, people are going to do their digging on you.
Totally.
So this tweet is really intense. Have you guys ever tried raping a girl without using force? Try it. It's basically impossible. Date rape doesn't exist. Okay.
Ah.
Yeah. Sorry that I read that out loud.
Yeah, I didn't know you were going to say that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But as you can see, it's horrible. It's disgusting.
Yeah.
Why is this man, like, what's so frustrating is I wish that someone with a better background would have called out James Gunn, because he should have been called out, and what he wrote was disgusting. But when you have someone that's a hypocrite like this calling him out, it's only to push his agenda of taking down the Hollywood elite. So it's like really just lose on both sides here, and it's a really sad situation overall.
I'm just going to leave it there. Well said, Keller. So, Scoobs, the show must go on. That's the one constant in our line of work.
Let's leave these disgusting, toxic men. I'm sorry, Andre. It's not all men.
Thank you.
There's good men in Hollywood. There's also disgusting women in Hollywood. Let's leave these disgusting, toxic individuals out of Hollywood. Let's keep calling them out and kicking them out so we can keep making amazing movies like Guardians of the Galaxy and all the films we know and love without all these disgusting people. Let's just get them out of here.
Sounds pretty good to me. We've got a bunch more stuff coming up for you over Comic-Con weekend. Stay tuned to Scooby Stew Movies. Gang, until next time, I've been Dre.
And I'm Alex.
Stay groovy, Scoobies.
Stay groovy.